In the current political climate of South Africa, why should South Africans stay home?
Hospitals are not allocated with adequate resources.
And load shedding.
We'll be focusing on our country's people's standard of living in the apartheid and now in democracy.
The apartheid system produced educational disparities. This was really unfair. We had the Bantu education in 1952. They made sure that black students had limited education in order for them to be kept in working class.
Familiarize yourselves with technology to play your rightful roles in the economy and government of your nation.
With massive gold, diamond, coal, iron ore, and platinum deposits spread across the world.
Africa. And the nation has indeed made substantial strides in attracting investment, promoting inclusivity, and achieving a great economic growth.
We as a group have concluded and decided that, yes, South Africa has indeed had positive drastic changes since the apartheid.
Greetings to the House at large. My name is Tipsa Elamagwen. Namaste.
Through music, the horrors we suffered. In pain, we sang for those we had lost.
The context in which they were sung and the meaning behind the songs when relating them to current times. Struggle songs are used as a weapon to draw attention to current times.
Were and still created by the oppressed people in a quest to overthrow oppressive regimes. Most of the political and public life and the apartheid era, these songs played a pivotal role in mobilizing and solidifying towards racist white minority groups. Now, in the constitutional dispensation,
to bring hatred, but in remembrance of our late ancestors who fought for us in order to receive freedom.
It's about the time and the context in which a certain song is sang. Chanting and storytelling was the only form of expression and a way to document African history. Considering struggle songs as hate speech not only minimizes the emotions and history it carries to just hate, but it denies those that sing it the ability to express, to exercise their Africanicity, and to come together and commemorate political success achieved thus far.
Yes, politics is still relevant, but what is politics? Politics was derived from the word polis, which means city-state.
Platform that allows a society to benefit and partake as a whole. And I would like to also add that politics is very important. Without politics, there will be a chaos.
During the colonial era, when European powers like the Dutch and British settled in the region
As an activity that actually carried by these different parties, which we call organizations. So in other words, politics is regarded as an activity that is connected to political parties.
For policy, formation and implementation. Politics are here to create and implement policies that address societal issues such as healthcare, education, infrastructure, and the economy at large.
It's because of resource allocation being one of the reasons. It determines how essentially resources such as budgets and public services are distributed to civilians accordingly. Politics also influence funding for education.
Politics fit into pageantry. We love to expose the intersection between politics and pageantry, a relationship that might seem unexpected at first.
Parliament is the mother body for laws and legislation, and those parliamentary are political office bearers.
And filmers, we have so many significant roles that politics can play in the pageant industry. Number one, through presentation. One may ask, how can it help through presentation? Politics can help promote diversity and inclusion.
still hope in our economy.
So firstly, I'm going to start about foreign investments and their impact on our economy. South Africa is a member of BRICS, which accounts for 42%
from its extraordinary history and the individuals who fought for our freedom. Today, as we reflect on the past, we witness the embodiment of hope in the present. As South Africa continues on this journey towards a brighter future.
Topic that has not only plagued our conversations but also stirred our concerns: corruption in our current political climate. It is undeniable that corruption stands as the most prevalent problem in South Africa. We see this in our political leaders, and we also see this in people that abuse their power.
For our people to create different streams of income in order to remain hopeful, I find it necessary to urge our people to create self-employment using what we're given by our government, such as free internet connection, which can be found as, an example, a library, or a mall, or a small business in your area.
This will serve as a person who stands for education. South Africans reveal their concerns through different aspects, such as the educational funding, the lack of resources, issues regarding the curriculum, and even the teacher training.
Currently under an unstable political climate. However, there is still so much hope in our country, despite the challenges that we have faced. I'm talking about unemployment, load shedding, as well as
South Africans, which is load shedding. Load shedding has not only disrupted our daily lives, but it has also disrupted our economy. The power outages have not only left students studying in the dark, but it has also affected the small businesses that form the backbone of our economy.
But our healthcare system can be improved. All we need to do is to patch the bricks from our foundation. And we don't even need more money, or we don't even need advanced technology to do this. All we need, it is us, because we made up the system.
What if I told you that we have the most amazing constitution in Africa that allows people to identify as they please? You cannot